Hello, I'm Radioactive Duck, and this is Dwarf Fortress. So, we are back in Tax Cudgel. It may be a couple years in the future from the last video. I think the last video ended in year 113. I think we're now in we are in year 116. I've been playing this for a bit, just non-recorded, and we've grown significantly, and I'm making some improvements right now. We are slowly becoming a trade hub. However, that being said, and it's I think it's still a ways off. We are at war, like war with the goblins. I have taken over, I've conquered these little areas here. I'm not gonna, conquer every single one. I'm just gonna put, a hamlet, and send out my emissaries, to just, one little area for each sort of section that we conquer. So, we've taken this land here. I'm gonna go to this one underneath, a little bit south next. And we're just gonna eradicate them. We are slowly killing them all. So that's where we're at in terms of that. So right now, I'm trying to just build my population up a little bit. We just got some migrants. We just made an awesome trade deal. So one of the cool things that we have going is we do have a steady soap production going. So I need to make an official soap storage. I'm thinking that we can do soap storage up here, I guess, for now. I would say that soap other than food, soap manufacturing has become our most predominant industry, mainly because we're butchering a lot of animals, and there's a lot of fat to render into soap. So anywho, let's do that. Let's set up a dedicated soap storage up here. Bars and blocks. So we are going to do dedicated soap storage there, and we're going to keep it going. In fact, one of our lambs just gave birth to a crap ton of little babies here. I think 20 babies or something. Ooh, this is a stray sow skeleton. Huh. We will unlock that. Anyways, so we got a bunch of sheep. We got a bunch of stuff that we can slaughter. Also, speaking of, we got some... What are they called? I can't remember. The goblins have them. Beak dogs. That's what we got. We got some stray beak dogs. Well, we brought them back from one of our missions. So, I know that they're more valuable than the normal dogs, despite the fact that they're much uglier. But I have them set up to be available as pets. Nobody's adopted them yet. I briefly read the article on them. I don't know if we can actually train them in the same way that we train dogs, but they are more valuable. So I'm going to see if we can maybe breed them and cage them and sell them, and sell the leather and things like that as well. So we'll see. I hear they breed like rabbits as well. They breed really quickly. So we'll see. But before we slaughter anything, I want to make sure that our butcher shops are empty. They are. Okay, good. We have also expanded our storage here for our kitchen stuff, for our stills and our kitchens, because that's where we're at. So, let's see. What else has changed? I moved some stuff around. So this used to have a lot of different workshops. Now it's mainly just dedicated to crafts, and I have a stone worker up here just for our tombs in our cemeteries and things. But I don't use this stone worker for anything else. Griffins have hatched. Yeah, merchants are leaving. That's fine. So this is still kind of a smithy. I don't use it because I set up a magma forge. So that's another thing that I have done. We've also maxed out our... Come on, open up. Open up. We've also maxed out our... I just made some ballista parts. We've maxed out our happiness for the monarch. So, of course, she has ordered us to dig deeper, and I do think I found some adamantium, or adamantine, but I did not set up a workshop for it yet. Haven't processed it at all. Still just kind of setting things up. So, we've also been able to get some symbols, which is great. Trying to think what else we've done. Well, that's about it. I fleshed out the militia a little bit. We now have 8 different squads. So the way that I have it set up, the first 5 squads, I keep. So this has got like, my captain of the guard, I think, is in my second one, but all of my best fighters are up here, and they have the most regimented training routine. And then as we move down, like this is more like the Army Reserve. Like, this is where you go, they train once, for like 1 month, out of the year. So, and then whatever group I have in here, that's who I use to take over the goblin villages that I'm conquering. So, keeping around the best warriors to safeguard the fortress and sending out the dregs, basically, is what I'm saying. So, moving on, let's make some more ballista parts, because apparently I did not make enough. Alright, so I don't really use these smelters anymore. I'm only using this for ash to make lye. Don't use these, so this is something that I'm gonna, gut at some point and get rid of, but for right now, that's just kind of where it's at. I've got to the dwarves have to move all of these bars down to our magma forge anyways, and it's taking some time, so, which is fine. It's not like we're mass producing anything yet, so. But, let's see what else we got going on here. Not a lot. Random storage. I don't have a whole lot going on our looms, or on our loom and our clothing stations or leather stations. I'm going to start, I think, doing some leather stuff. We'll see. I don't know. But this I just have set to make clothes whenever the dwarves need them, run out, whatever. I haven't really done anything industry-wise. So, random storage, yeah. So more people have died. Look, that's the cost of war. It happens. And I just excavated this area back here to start like another section of tombs. In fact, we can put these down. I think I have some coffins to put down out here. Yeah, I do. Okay. So we'll finish up this row, and then we'll start putting some more coffins down there. Because things have happened, like, not intentional, but things have happened. So, I started, I hit the magma, and I found a wall of gems that I have been excavating, and we've had a couple beasties pop out of there. So there were like 3 or 4 casualties to that. We've had some goblin, raiders try to come fuck with us. and I usually lose like 3 or 4 people to them. Well, there were a couple times they came where I didn't lose anybody, but the last time they ransacked us, I lost 3 people. So, you know, casualties have happened. Mistakes were made. But it's fine. In fact, I should probably check and make sure those tombstones are ready for the people that just died. There he is. There's 1. There's 2. And I think there's a 3rd one somewhere, because I'm pretty sure 3 people died. Yep, there it is. And we just kind of filled up the section. I've decided to leave this space blank. I don't know if I'm going to put, like, benches there. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Like, I wanted to, I don't know, pay tribute. I could put a bunch of statues out here, pay tribute, and create, like, an actual cemetery, you know? But... oh, let's see. Oh, I should probably show you the mass goblin grave. So, here it is. I should probably reduce the size of this, but also, like, if I don't, you know, look, things have happened. So we've got, you know, a whole bunch of goblin skeletons, goblin parts that are slowly decaying, going back into the earth. I am wondering, though, I probably need to look this up. You know, I slaughter animals. I use the animal bones to make things. Like, can I not use the goblin bones to make things? Like, I very much would like to use the goblin bones to make things. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if I can do that. If there's like a setting that I have to change, because, you know, like, who doesn't want a goblin bone scepter? Who doesn't want a goblin head totem? It might be a little unnerving for our goblin citizens, because I do have a couple. But, like, hey, this isn't about race, man. This is, like, those gobos are cool. Like, they contribute to my economy. They contribute to my community, to my, you know, to the happiness of my dwarves, right? But the ones that are, like, killing us and demanding our shit, you know, well, they gotta go. I'm sorry. Like, that's just the way it is. You're gonna try to steal my kids? You're gonna try to, like, fuck with my dwarves? No, not gonna happen. Anyways, more griffin chicks have hatched. I have been training war griffins. They're one. So some of them are pregnant right now, but you know, well, not pregnant. Some of them are sitting on eggs. They're nesting right now. But I'm raising a militia or an army of griffin warriors as well. So, right, back down. So this is like weapons and like extra weapons and extra armor. I have just, like, literally been stockpiling weapons. I've been buying them every chance I get. You know, like you do when you are at war with gobos. Ooh, we need to, make more storage for figurines, because there's a mandate against trading them, so they're just piling up. So, I swear to God, though, the second that mandate drops, man, all those figurines are going. We're gonna make so much money off of that. All right, what is this? This is instruments, pantaloons. Ah, yes, tools, kitchen goods. That should be all these are. Yeah. You know, oh, and scroll rollers. That's right. I have started to make paper, and I've started to, well, sheets, and I've started to make books, and I have a whole bunch of scholars and scribes going. I want to get that. I would like that to be the next industry. I don't know. Well, like, my main focus right now is the war, like the war efforts. So industries are sort of on hold. But our trade lines are still up. So, hey, good for me. let's see. There have been a lot of expansions. New, bigger barracks, new, bigger archery range, a crap ton more little teeny tiny temples dedicated to every single little pagan god that these dwarves can think of. I've have extra rooms excavated. I have tons and tons of extra bedrooms that enough to house everybody, and slowly expanding so we can start bumping up population. So we'll start accepting every single immigrant, and hopefully our dwarves will start making babies. So more dining rooms, more taverns, storage, more guild halls. Like, we got a lot going on. The nice big library where to go back here with a lot of people, in and out. I forget if this one's open to the public, but if it's not, it is perfect. So, yeah. And we've discovered a couple things. Like, we discovered how wedges work, and one of my scholars learned about mating and migratory patterns of certain animals. So, and yeah, we have an Ent, Bard, who is a citizen here. We've had the Ent for a while, but he's officially a citizen, and he's actually in the militia as well. He has been living his best life. Yeah, he's afraid, reliving the trauma of war, but he's got a whole lot of other good stuff. He's enraptured. There's fondness. He is satisfied at his job. Apex calls. I'm pretty sure I have a temple to Apex calls, but I'll make another one just for this buddy, because that seems to be something worrying him. So we'll do that. Let's see. I think all of these are assigned. They absolutely are. Okay, so we'll make another one over here, but I don't know if I have an altar. We may have to make one. Let's see. Furniture and offering place. We will have to make one, but we can still set this up as a church. Except temple. All right, let's find his god. There's Apex calls. There we go. But that's... He has multiple names, I guess. Well, there you go, buddy. So our Ent will hopefully be happy now. He's in a temple. Wait, this is a temple. Well, whatever. He's got a temple all to himself. Can I assign that to him? I don't know. I don't think you can assign the meeting places. Oh. Nope, you can't. It's fine. But still, lots of good stuff going on. So now, let's continue on. We have another... I think the farm was up and running last video that I made. Farm has been up and running. I've just got some pigtails going for, the fabric and paper and stuff. Alrighty. Started excavating another layer for, housing and anything else. Got our water wheel set up and ready to go. I've even got the water ready to go into the water wheel, but I don't need the power yet, so I have not started running it. Because we don't have a big enough population yet, so. Moving downward. Tons and tons more storage. In fact, I just excavated this a bit more. So let's fill it in with storage for booze. We have so much booze, and it makes me happy. All right. What else? More booze, see? Let's see. And then there is... These are sort of our new crafting stations. So I moved my stoneworkers down here. A little bit of storage just for furniture, so the dwarves have easy access to it. And then while we're here, actually, though, I will make an altar for that one temple. Let's make an altar. There we go. And then we have our jewel cutters. Now, I only have one going right now. But, you know, you never know when you might need more. So, we got tons of gems building up. And I also have somebody who's encrusting them on furniture as well. In fact, with bloodstone, do we even have bloodstone left? Oh, we do. We got a couple more left. Okay. I'll switch to another stone once those run out. So this is going to be storage when we eventually, you know, set up more industries. And then we've got our magma forge all the way to... Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. I started excavating more like living areas because I thought it would be good for us to eventually relocate down close to the magma forge and all of the magma, because we're gonna excavate, you know, as deep as we can go. There are a lot of metal bars that have to be brought down here, so it's taking time. Capybara pups, all right. Every now and then I'll try to mark those as pets. And the dwarves, I think they're like maxed out on pets right now, so we're gonna have to wait for some of the things to die. And then this was where I was mining gems. We found a bunch of cool weapons and a couple beasties. I was working this stuff out. There are a couple more gems I've got to get. Got water set up to, you know, tamp out any fires. And then I moved up here to start excavating some of this stuff. So, and in fact, we may just do that right now. We'll see. I don't think there's anything else going on. I don't have any of the squads out. However, we could send some squads out. But let's take a break. I think that's something we'll do in the next video. I'll catch you in the next one. And so, adios. Hello.